All right, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's vlog. Well, I'm excited because it's a brand new week, brand new day, brand new week. Wherever you are, maybe you are still in the night, especially those of you in Africa, you are still in the night. But we that are in Asia, it is a very great morning here. And I'm welcoming in a very special way. You are in Europe, you are also in the night. In America, you are already about to go to sleep. My dear friend, it is exciting to note that we have a break. Finally, all the clubs in the EPL are on break right now as we speak. Yes, and Chelsea will be away for 10 days before the next game. Our next game is in about 9 days from now. That means that the squad will converge 4 days to our game against Middlesbrough. The return leg at Stamford Bridge against Middlesbrough is in about 9 days from now. 24th, that will be the date. Make a date to Chelsea Middlesbrough on 24th of January 2024. Well. Build up to that. We have a lot to cover. Even though the team is on recess, the players have gone on holidays. Whilst they were playing Christmas 24th night, 25th, 26th, you and I were having fun for our Christmas celebration. Now it's time for them to have at least 10 days off. And as a matter of fact, they have 7 days off because they should be back 4 clear days to the match or to the game against Middlesbrough. And therefore, what do we need to do? We will not be waiting, we will not be sitting down, because when we were on our holiday, they were not sitting down. We have a lot to cover for you. And that's why I'm here. I'll be giving you exclusives from the transfer market. It looks as if there has been so much silence on Chelsea in the transfer window. There has been so much silence in our dealings this time around. If you could remember very well, during the summer window, we made a series of mistakes, leaked news here and there regarding transfers. And that is the reason why we suffered in the hands of Brighton. Yeah. Our informations get out there, our transactions get out there, and other teams, they get to know about it and they also put in their bid. This time around, a lot of transactions are going on privately, secretly. Trust me. It's not as if our owners, they are quiet, they are not doing anything. No, things are happening, but they are keeping everything to the chest. Even Pochettino, as we speak, he is on holiday and he made a statement. But I will get to that later. Right now, I'm starting with Manchester United, watching their game last night against Tottenham. I believe most of you might have heard a scoreline or you have watched the match. Well, the new owner or part owner, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, was at the stadium. He was right there at the box, at the VIP box. He sat throughout the game with Sir Alex Ferguson. Yeah, I believe a lot will be going through his head. A lot will be going through, because I saw him asking Sir Alex Ferguson a lot of questions. They were constantly talking in that box there. But this is what he has to say. This is what he said after the match. Sir Jim Ratcliffe said, "Is a deal for Man United the most exciting thing I have ever done?" Correct. He said, correct. The deal for Manchester United is one of the most exciting things he has ever done. He said, correct. Yes, I have done a few exciting things, but this caps it all. There is no question about it. That is the excitement in the man. The 71-year-old said he has done a lot of deals when it comes to businesses, but acquiring a stake in Manchester United is the most exciting one among them all. January signings, he was asked, January signings, he said no comment. He answered no comment. No comment on January signings. All right, he said, my first impression on Old Trafford and Carrington, not appropriate to answer that. Good question though. That's when he was asked again about his first reaction on Old Trafford and Carrington. Carrington is a training ground, like how we have Cobham. He said, no comment, no answer. Good question though, but he will not give any answer to that. Dear friend, that is Sir Jim Ratcliffe for you right there. His first, statement after watching the game with Tottenham, which ended 2-2. The game ended 2-2. All right? All right. We move to Manchester City. We are in Manchester this morning. So we move to Manchester City, and the wonders they are beginning to make again with the arrival of Kevin De Bruyne, my dear friend, that guy, Kevin De Bruyne. The guy scored and he also gave an assist. And this is what Pep Guardiola has to say about the match. He said, this team is hungry and want to win the PL title again. Kevin De Bruyne is pure talent. It's not about tactics. It's about talent. He was asked, is it the tactics that is winning them the game? What has changed that with the arrival of Kevin De Bruyne, goals are now, He said, no. In the final third, and this is where some of us, we just knew that Pochettino is not up to the task. This is a coach that knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Another one person will say, well, if that is the case, then we should be blaming Poch. But when you are not playing the right players, the supporting players at the right places, the right positions, you don't expect. Look, listen to what Poch said. He said, Kevin De Bruyne is pure talent. It's not about tactics. It's about talent. In the final third, it is no longer about tactics. It's about talent. When you are one-on-one with the goalkeeper, scoring of goals, it's about talent. It's no longer about tactics. A midfielder can score goals. It's about talent. That is not tactics. A defender can score goals in the final third. It's about talent, not tactics. Why am I blaming Pochettino? He always claims he's involved in the players that were bought. He claimed from the very beginning that he was part of the players that were brought in. He still claimed that he's part of it. He claimed that he's part of the players we are buying. And so if things are going wrong in the final third, if you're not getting the talent in the final third to deliver the goals, partly the blame goes to him. Nobody should tell me to excuse Pochettino. No. We create a lot of chances. Yes, I agree. But what about the final third? I'm not the kind that will come and sit here and tell you, because it's in the final third, and Pep Guardiola said, in the final third, it is no longer tactics. It is about talent. And so if Chelsea don't have the talent, but whose duty is it to place the right talent there? Is it not the same person that says that he's involved in acquiring of players? It's not the same person. Then he should rather tell us the truth. The fact is that, why am I saying this? The fact remains that Poch is not telling us the actual fact, the truth there. Because he made a statement last week, press conference, about a goal scorer. We going to the market for his goal scorer. The next day, when he was called to the boardroom, when he was called by the owners, he quickly rebuffed that and says he didn't say he needed a striker. He didn't say that we should go into the market to buy a striker. But the statement he made was that we need a goal scorer if Nkunku is not coming back soon. What does that imply? Here we are. Pep Guardiola is saying that in the final third, it is pure talent, and Kevin De Bruyne has it. Pure talent. Well, before I let you go, this is just a news. I will come back with, more exclusive, but this is like just to wake you up. Because we are right now, the whole of this week, we are going to be digesting issues that concerns Chelsea. Teams are set to find out tomorrow, which is today, Monday, whether they have been charged under the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. Chelsea believes they have been compliant with the rules. Yes. So when it comes to Chelsea, we don't really have a problem. We believe that we have been compliant with the rules, right? Okay. Now, this is what as a matter of fact, we have actually made our stance very clear when it comes to the financial fair play rules. And we believe strongly that we've not committed any crime regarding that. But before I let you go, dear friend, right? Sergio, how do you call it? Fabrizio Romano reports on Chelsea transfers so far in the market. And this is what he has to say. regarding Chelsea's dealings in the market. I have to let you know that one. Before then, Everton and Nottingham Forest are expecting to be informed tomorrow, which is today, that they have been found breach of the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. Both will launch robust defenses. So, Everton and Nottingham Forest, they are the main culprits here. Chelsea is not really, we wait to see, but from what every indication, what we are hearing, is not much about Chelsea. It is Everton and Nottingham Forest. They are expecting to be informed today. Yeah. They are going to be informed about the breaches, about the breach of the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. Both will launch a robust defense of that. All right? Okay. Nothing at all is happening in January regarding Chelsea.Osimhen. Yeah. This is the feeling now, as of today. No movement or negotiation. The player is also focused on Afcon. So it's very quiet. It's very quiet, according to Fabrizio Romano. What does this mean? Yes, there were initial communications earlier this week, last week. Our owners traveled to Naples. But since then, no news up again. No news came up again after that. Right now, the player is also focused on Afcon. There is no distraction, nothing to distract him. He's totally focused on Chelsea.Osimhen. And by the way, what a glorious chance he missed yesterday. Chelsea fans, we are watching. Chelsea.Osimhen also can miss one-on-one. Osimhen also can miss one-on-one. My goodness, it's unacceptable. Osimhen also can miss one-on-one. It's not just Cole Palmer, it's not just Nicolas Jackson. So let's be careful. Let me hold myself. I will come back in the next one, and I'll start from this same place. I will see in the next one you see, dear friend. Shalom and peace.